Is it time to buy or sell Rocket Lab stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Rocket Lab. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, 18th July 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since April 23, 2025, our system has ranked Rocket Lab as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 153.28% since we first recommended purchasing Rocket Lab 60 days ago. This translates to an average return of 2.55% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could indeed go in either direction. The stock has broken through a wide and significant upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. If there is any pullback, the previous resistance level, now acting as support, is at $42.05. This could provide a second opportunity to capitalize on the stock's momentum. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 131.28% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 54.87% and 89.27%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 161.79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 23.90% to 129.86% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $63.67 and $118.12. Our latest daily update for Rocket Lab includes the headline, Rocket Lab stock price up a fraction of 1% on Friday. The Rocket Lab stock price increased by a fraction of 1% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, rising from $51.33 to $51.39. It has now experienced gains for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it can maintain this upward trend or take a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 8.22%, with a daily low of $47.91 and a daily high of $51.85. The price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days and has increased by over 44% in the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 13 million shares, with a total of 33 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $1.69 billion. It is important to note that declining volume on rising prices can indicate divergence, which may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $53.44, while the lowest price was $4.20. Currently, the price is 3.84% or $2.05 below the 52-week high of $53.44, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Rocket Lab, trading under the symbol RKLB, has experienced a remarkable surge, with its stock climbing an impressive 800% over the past year. This drastic increase has largely been fueled by the company's successful launches via its Electron rocket and the expansion of its space system segment. Most recently, RKLB shares shot up over 11% in a single day, now nearing an all-time high as they opened at $48.65 and reached a peak of $53.14. Analysts highlight Rocket Lab's robust operational performance and increasing demand in the global space economy, emphasizing that the company's satellite and data network initiatives are paving the way for secure, recurring revenue streams with healthy margins. The expected ramp in high-value missions supports a gross margin target above 30%. Furthermore, Citi has raised its price target for the company, reflecting a bullish outlook amidst its phenomenal 75% year-to-date gain. The upcoming second quarter financial results release on August 7th could serve as a significant catalyst for the stock, offering insights into its sustained growth and operational successes. Given current trends, RKLB stock may continue to see upward momentum in the short term, while its long-term outlook hinges on the successful execution of its strategic initiatives and further scaling in the growing aerospace sector. Analyst Ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned RKLB an overweight rating accompanied by a hold recommendation. On the same day, the 14th of July, 2025, Citigroup also rated RKLB as buy with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, KeyBank rated RKLB as overweight with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, KeyBank reiterated their overweight rating and hold recommendation for RKLB. On Thursday, the 14th of November, 2024, BTIG provided RKLB with a neutral rating alongside a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Rocket Lab stock a general strong sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts similarly rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Rocket Lab. The Rocket Lab stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which indicates a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is noted from the relationship between these indicators where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at $45.19 and $33.75. A decline below any of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, June 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 102.24%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot has been established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Trading volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, a buy signal has been indicated. Pivots, a buy signal was noted 24 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal occurred 19 days ago. The Short-Term Moving Average, a buy signal was identified 22 days ago. Taking a look at the 12-month chart reveals. The Short Moving Average, a buy signal was noted 22 days ago. The Long-Term Moving Average, a buy signal was identified 46 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was indicated 40 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab finds support from accumulated volume at $51.33. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits significant daily movement, demonstrating high volatility and with an extensive prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. It is regarded as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of $3.94 between its high and low, translating to an 8.22% change. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 8.73%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Rocket Lab, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and could point to potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rocket Lab. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, it may be wise to enter a position and utilize volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, Rocket Lab encounters its first support level at $51.33. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Rocket Lab from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of July in the year 2025, Khosla Ventures V. LP executed an insider sale of 2 million shares of common stock. On the 24th of June in the year 2025, St. Hill Maerline carried out an insider sale of 4,053 shares of common stock. On the same day, St. Hill Maerline also conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 20th of June, in the year 2025, St. Hill Maerline sold 1,700 shares of common stock. On that same day, St. Hill Maerline executed another insider sale of 4,653 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 26.647. In total, insiders acquired 59,081,484 shares and sold 120,221,913 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $50.01, representing a decline of 2.68%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a heightened level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 91, further amplifying this risk. Notably, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom that was identified 23 days ago. Is Rocket Lab stock a good buy? Rocket Lab presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning one should either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we anticipate that Rocket Lab will open lower by $1.01, beginning trading at $50.38. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day with regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.